Yeah, Baker, how do you think you played today, and how much did the injury to your rib affect you out there, especially given some of the shots you were taking over the course of the game?
Obviously not good enough. Got to see Minka coming down in the robber coverage, helping out. I got to take care of the ball. Just didn't get enough on the second interception. Higgins was open on the sideline. Just didn't get enough of it, but that's got to be one of those where it's him or nobody. Not good enough.
Tony Zarelli, you have next question.
Hey, Baker, it's hard to imagine that the gap between the Steelers and the Browns or the Ravens and the Browns is that great, but the two scores in those games indicate that. I mean, where do you stand compared to those teams, especially after the wins you just rattled off before that?
Yeah, we just got outplayed today. So that's what happens when you don't execute. Great teams, like I said, after the Ravens games, great teams capitalize on your mistakes, and they did. So that's why the difference is that drastic.
Nate Orrick, we'll go to you.
Baker, how did your injury affect you in this game?
It didn't.
Okay, and when you took the shot toward the end of the second quarter, was there a discussion at halftime about whether you felt well enough to continue to play or anything like that? And what kind of went into that from your perspective?
Got off the ground, was ready to go. I'll be all right. There were no discussion. I was ready to go.
Jeff Shadell, you have our next question.
Baker, your protection has been so good the last 4 games. What do you think happened there today?
I think I got to do a better job of getting the ball up and protecting those guys. When you play a team like that, we knew their strength was in their pass rush. We knew that. It's very apparent in watching the film. So I got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker, and we just have to execute better.
Mary Kay Cabot, you have our next question.
Baker, you talked about last week that you felt like that was the worst game that you had played of the 5 so far. Where do you rank this one? How do you, I know you really wanted to come out and play well. How disappointed that you just weren't able to do that?
Yeah, I don't know about the rankings and whatnot, but it just obviously wasn't good enough to win. Got to take care of the ball. Like I said, the first one, the pick 6, just got to see that coverage. Got to see Minka knowing that he's trying to be around the ball. They want to get him around the ball and involved, especially on 3rd downs. So got to take care of the ball, and the other ones just got to put it to where only Big E can get it, and if not him, then it's out of bounds. It's just a couple basic things that I'll be looking back on. Really need to fix that.
Doug Maurice.
Baker, you guys had a blowout loss week 1 and then won 4 straight. What did you guys do to come back after that loss, and how might that apply now after this loss?
Yeah, you don't want to let it landslide. You don't want to let it one turn into 2. We got to learn from these mistakes and learn from this and move forward. We have another division opponent on the road next week, and so we need to watch this film, learn and grow from it, and move forward.
Scott Petrick, you're up.
Hey, Baker, did you want to stay in when Kevin took you out there?
Of course I did. That's the nature of being a competitor. That's just who I am. So, yeah, I don't make that's all. But yeah.
Do you understand his reasoning there? That he just didn't want you to see get hit anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I'm focused on here now, and I'm thinking the moment that I want to get out there and have some success. But he's, in his words, he's got a big picture mindset. So just got to roll with the punches.
Thanks.
Ryan Bacco, you have our next question.
Hey, Baker. They lost Devin Bush there late in the first half. He played every snap for them at linebacker. I mean, was that noticeable at all for their defense, or did the guy filling in for number 41 do a pretty good job there?
Yeah, I'm not sure the severity of the injury, but Devin's a great player. He made a lot of plays for them, so it's a tough loss. But they did a good job of their other players stepping up and filling in that role.
Jake Trotter, your line's open.
Baker, it looked like clearly you're in some pain at times during this game. How are you going to manage going forward, getting the practice time you need versus, healing up so you're closer to 100% on Sundays going forward?
Did the same thing I did last week. Bust my ass, do rehab, get physically ready to play.
Mary Kay Cabot, go to you, and then Nate Ulrich.
It looked like, well, it didn't look like. I mean, Odell was extremely frustrated on the sidelines, threw his helmet, took his shoes off, ended the game in stocking feet. How maybe, I guess, disturbing or upsetting is it for you to have to see one of your teammates feeling like that on the sidelines?
We're all very frustrated. We want to win. We don't come out here just to get stats and do all that. We come out here to win. So it's a frustrating loss for us, knowing that we just didn't play well and let a great team capitalize on all those mistakes that we made. So, we're all frustrated.
Okay.
Go to Nate Ulrich, and then Scott Petrick, and then we'll wrap with Baker. Nate, go ahead.
What is it about Steelers defensively in terms of what they do, who they have, that makes it tough to run on?
They fly to the ball. They good. They know the community.
Is there anything you'll look back from this today? Do you feel like you put anything behind you from last season?
All right, last one, we're going to go to Scott Petrick.
Hey, Baker, how discouraging is it that both losses came to division rivals and they weren't close games?
Not discouraging. No matter the score, it only counts for one. So the good thing is we play both those teams again, and we can learn and get better. So it's on to the Bengals for now. We have to continue to get better.